Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. You are watching Pak News World. I'm Muhammad Niamat from Pakistan. A devastating blow for world economy. Rise in unemployment. Many economists have warned that lockdown measures around the world will accelerate job losses. That's already showing up in unemployment numbers in several economies. In the US, the world's largest economy, more than 26 million jobs were lost over the last 5 weeks. The country's unemployment rate of 4.4% in March was the highest since August 2017. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the US is not alone in dealing with rising unemployment. Australia and South Korea also registered an uptick in unemployment rates, with some economists warning that the situation could become worse. Services industry hit hard. The services industry is a major source of growth and employment for many countries, including the US and China, two of the world's largest economies and consumer markets. But both countries reported sharp declines in retail sales as lockdown measures during the pandemic forced many stores to shut and kept consumers at home. A surge in online sales reported by some retailers, such as Amazon, failed to stem the overall fall. Economists warned that consumers may not resume spending even after lockdown measures are lifted. That's evident in the slow improvement in retail sales in China, even after the country allowed a gradual reopening of business, said analysts from Oxford Economics. Scars on the global economy. The coronavirus will leave lasting scars on the global economy, and most countries should expect their economies to be 5% smaller than planned even after sharp recovery in 2021, the IMF said on Tuesday, forecasting that this year would be the worst global economic contraction since the Great Depression of the 1930s. The world outlook had changed dramatically since January, with output losses that would dwarf the global financial crisis 12 years ago. A partial recovery is projected for 2021 with above trend growth rates, but the level of GDP will remain below the pre-virus trend, with considerable uncertainty about the strength of the rebound. Economic fallout in Pakistan. Pakistan has been one of the countries worst affected by COVID-19, with the economic disruption caused by the pandemic exacerbating an already existing crisis. Before the COVID-19 outbreak, Pakistan's economy was struggling to stay afloat, but was in no imminent danger of collapse. However, the pandemic has severely impacted the nation's economy and virtually pushed it to the brink of bankruptcy. While almost all nations have been substantially affected by the global health emergency, Pakistan's economy does not have the capacity to absorb the massive disruption caused by the pandemic. Developing world economies hit hard. The world is experiencing a sharp deterioration in economic performance due to the continuing coronavirus pandemic. Developing countries are certain to be hit hard by what the International Monetary Fund and others warn will be the worst downturn since the Great Depression of the 1930s. Almost every country on the planet is being affected. The International Monetary Fund expects 170 nations, rich and poor, to experience a decline in economic activity per person this year. That means falling average living standards. Developing economics are being hit in distinctive ways by the pandemic. If you like our videos, please subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon for more news and updates.